Friday Night SmackDown is the only game in town. Live with the new bloodline in tow. It's the undisputed tribal chief WWE Crown Jewel. The new bloodline victorious. Tribal chief trying to fight back. Taking to Roman's aid. And the bloodline far from done. Zayn is here. Chief with nowhere to go.
Jimmy Uso in the
Just twice until last Saturday. Bloodline is splintered. Jimmy seems solid. However, Jay's
landscape in WWE than the one Roman Reigns. The sobering reality, Reigns Makoa was the man to pin his shoulders to the mat. And
tribal chief Solo Sikoa in one. Who feels that there was no leader, that everyone was treated equal with a former Intercontinental Champion.
it is absolutely
and if you
that Sami Zayn actually showed up on Friday Night SmackDown here tonight was because of Jey Uso. He made that abundantly clear.
pace in front of the OTC that Sami Zayn has caused Roman Reigns and the entire bloodline.
look, that kick to the face. And when I showed up at Crown Jewel was for Jay. Jay asked me to come out here tonight. It's been a long time since you and things I would say. I thought of all the things I would do if I was ever in the ring with you for just a minute. It was a very special time in my career, a very special time in my life. Here, there's a part of me that still has a... And here's the thing, I know Jay felt it, you felt it too. The only reason I'm here, the only reason you want all of this back. Here's the thing, Roman. People think the opposite of love, indifference. And I don't think you, I think you love me. Looking, I see it, look at it, it's still there. I see it. I do remember the old days just like everybody else. V and me and Jimmy doing the handshake, and we could run all of that back. And I'll tell you what, you know what I'm gonna do? and leave and never be a part of bloodline business ever again. But I don't think that's what you want. All of us side by side. I'll do it.
You want me?
No. The apologies.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I ever let you waste my... He's not blood. He's not honorary. Bring your ass out to the...
Sami Zayn.
My Lord Roman Reigns. So man, here, let me lace you up real quick with this, stupid. So that makes you just like everybody else. Back of the line with it. Hell, Solo moves on his own time. And Solo will come out. Acknowledge that.
There's Bayley, a four-time world champion. Tonight looks to get back on track. WrestleMania 18, the WWE visits the massive Stadium Chamber, is with a priority pass package from WWE's official fan. Find your package today at onlocationexp.com/.
What do I want to hear him out for, huh? Why do you even care? Tell me. Why don't you take your ass and find him, huh? Get up on my... Find your brother.
Well, suddenly Roman finds himself alone, and maybe Sami's right.
Closing in around him.
From San Jose, California.
Me to get back into the title hunt. She said, title hunt? I just want to get back. Of veterans.
Well, Bayley knows exactly what she's talking about. Need to be to succeed in WWE.
Candice LeRae.
This Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton, or Tiffany Snipples, is Nia James.
Chaotic, but Candice LeRae ultimately delivered a beautiful...
The inaugural women's speed champion, Candice LeRae, believed that she was a role model, believed that she should have had an opportunity. Put with a leg down and a kick out. I talked to Bayley a little bit about that. He was at. I worked just as hard as she did to get to where I am today. The only girl that I could confide in and look up to. Oh!
It's Candice LeRae who's chasing the victory over Bayley, who is, much like Bayley, is a student of the game. Both of these women joined this.
Continues live. Candice LeRae dominating Bayley in this one-on-one.
Into her own favor, and it has been one-sided since. But you can never...
Champion, NXT champion as well, and Bayley now fighting back.
You have to wildly eclipse LeRae's accomplishments, and she's the top dog now? Well, that can't happen.
Early days, but I worked hard. I worked really hard to get to knock off Bayley for the second time in the last couple of weeks, and Bayley back to her feet.
Her bitterness toward Bayley and tries to advance up the ladder. The women's division. LeRae making the climb to the top turnbuckle.
Climb. And that buys Bayley some time to regroup.
Bayley, and the role model now, shifting the tides. Maybe this is what Bayley has been missed
off the top turnbuckle.
We've seen in the past that Bayley is capable of it.
And Bayley now with Candice up on her shoulders. Candice tried to counter, and Bayley able to take
for the flying elbow that has served Bayley so well throughout her career. Candice may have twisted her ankle or knee.
The official up, and Bayley with the win. Or feigned an injury to get the upper hand. Bayley was ready this time around.
Bayley lured the...
Hey guys.
Long overdue. Happy for you, bro. Thank you so much. It means a lot coming from you. Appreciate it. For things to do, have fun. You're gonna love it. Very punchable face. I've known them since I was like 19. Alex Shelley's like a big brother to me. We talked about
They
it.
took our titles. The titles that we got screwed out of in the first place by the blood tonight. We are going to make an example of Pretty Deadly when we're done with that. We're going to go.
We were not.
Well, you can see the look on Orton's face. The Viper is in a mood.
Orton be ready to strike next.
Tonight, this is Buffalo. We're at the Key Bank Center. It's the home of the NHL's. Look like they could be an offensive lineman for a football team.
Good call, Cole, before they head to the house tonight. Enjoying SmackDown at the Key.
Crown Jewel, I want you to get your ass out here right now.
Kevin Owens there in the entranceway being held back by some officials here. Randy, they pulled out the entire arena before Kevin Owens came out of
Got security on standby. Maybe Owens has thought the better of it.
That is right. He believes Randy turned on him, and here we go. And Owens and Owens. Going out Owens.
Fueled by vengeance, the Viper.
Back into the fight.
Cheap shot by Owens.
Well, what do you expect out of this? There's a reason that damn move is a serious back injury. Never thought he'd wrestle again, and now this.
Get the hell out now.
Do not move.
Please don't move.
The EMTs have arrived here at ringside with the back.
Randy hasn't moved. Pounds of Randy Orton being driven down on top of his own. It's out of control.
I agree.
Why we stop?
Triple H warned us about, and then he warned Randy Orton about. And to end Orton's career, there of course Cody Rhodes is down as Kevin Owens has gone off the deep end.
Yep. Underneath. Here we go. Okay. Clear.
Man with a history of back.
Turn.
Seconds in there. This is serious.
Another bump here.
Jason, I'm going to go with him. Yep.
Up.
Hey, Nick. Cody, stay in.
Shut the door, please. Shut the door.
Kevin Owens for the ring to settle with a WWE for many years. The pile driver. Owens dropping Randy.
Superstar is safe despite it being a very physical business. Careers coming to an end prematurely. That was completely uncalled for.
Randy as soon as we can. But here's the situation, folks. Kevin Owens has got to be stopped. Putting Randy Orton through a table last week. Now the assault with the pile driver tonight.
Championship. This is putting a man's livelihood and his family at stake.
And tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, a big matchup in the tag team division. Two teams look to jockey for position to maybe get a tag team title opportunity. There's never been a better time to play the #1 WWE game on mobile. Throwing beverage in history and the official hydration drink of WWE with only 25.
Tommaso Ciampa just jumped all over Pretty Deadly off of the opening. Wilson launched into the ring post. Look at, there is a
Gargano is buddies with Motor City Machine Guns, who Ciampa believes took.
As a superstar, no matter what that may look like, it's unfortunate that
Wilson sent into the timekeeper's area. Again, Gargano sat well with Tommaso Ciampa. And Gargano
right now is boding extremely well for both himself and Gargano.
Oh, fairy tale ending to Brent.
Here are your winners,
Barking at Gargano and out, storming away. Blackheart that we once knew at NXT. Bianca Belair, they'll take on the WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax. Doubling Ireland. And then they'd hop on a plane in Nottingham in England as well. And then the tour would conclude to WrestleMania Europe 25. Live events. Then Raw is in Brussels. Then on Friday, March 20th, will be in Glasgow, Scotland. SmackDown, Friday, March, live in London at the O2.
This increasingly familiar sight of Roman Reigns' ceremony of Solo Sikoa tonight.
That'll be interesting later on in Crown Jewel. On the women's side, it was Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan would get involved.
Well, Tiffy proudly declared that at Crown Jewel, Nia to impose her will, but ultimately Dirty Dom into oblivion, and Liv Morgan, your first ever women.
Aww. Expect. Like you did last week?
Tifferson!
Could you imagine if we beat them? We'd be first in line for a title opportunities. We would rule the women's division.
I already ruled the women's division.
I mean, you know, Nia, had I been there, you would have won. Nobody.
Snake.
A storm.
Against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fight.
Introducing first, they are Jade Cargill and Bianca.
Champions surviving a fatal four-way at Crown Jewel. Well, just an hour. Cody Rhodes, Liv Morgan, CM Punk, Jey Uso, Bianca Belair, Rey Mysterio.com.
Well, Cole, what about what's going down this coming? Be in action again. Give you those details in a second.
The team of Miss Money in the Bank champion, Nia Jax.
Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Next Friday night on SmackDown.
Familiar with that, of course, being Naomi. For Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi owns a victory over Nia Jax. Imagine if Nia and Tiffany can knock them off tonight, they could be next in line.
Patton and Jax are able to knock off Cargill and Belair first into a pair of buzzsaws.
And Tiffany Stratton with the slap. Tiffany, look at
a lot what the women's tag team champions have done recently and look to continue to do. They want, but in doing so, they're leaving themselves susceptible to instances like this.
Friday Night SmackDown Tag Champs Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill.
Found herself in the unfamiliar position of being overpowered. That
Monday, November 11th, during their 23rd annual Military Appreciation Night.
To support veterans along with men and women currently serving, just like we've been doing.
Power out of this, and Nia Jax in control, at least momentarily. And look at the power of Nia.
Goodness.
Jade Cargill.
Able to use her own momentum to muscle Jax.
VSP of WWE, Bianca Belair. Dips underneath, and he is.
It's just me. Stratton. There is some heat behind those.
Tiffany face first, nose first into the turnbuckle here. Oh, but Tiffany got her knees up. Tag made to the no way. No way. To lift Bianca up on her own shoulders. Tag made by Tiffany. Tiffany's legal off the blockbuster in the Samoan drop cover now. Hook of the leg, Jane. Two powerhouses. Forearm by Joe's Cargill. Belair. Bianca, shoulders down for the win and a kick out at 2. Bianca all fired up. Arguing with Charles Robinson. There's Candice LeRae just threatened. Looking to pick up a win here.
Vicious double stomp.
Going in after Candice LeRae. Plowing through the woman. She faces
big
for the championship. Into the counted.
Against the wall.
Here are your winners, and Bianca Belair.
This is our show, baby. It's always
Guns, big opportunity. Theory and Waller next. The arena.
Nobody makes any signs for me.
Solo's the tribal chump. Well, I may agree with that. Better not say that. We were expecting the Grayson Waller effect with Motor City Machine Guns. That didn't happen.
We'll have a matchup. General Manager Nick Aldis realizing, understanding that the Waller. But we have it in writing. CYA situation.
The following contest is a tag team champions, Chris Sabin and
Friday Night SmackDown tonight, live from champion Shelley and Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns. The reason that Tommaso Ciampa tag titles.
Listen, Sabin and Shelley have quite literally set the WWE times. There's a good chance that the Motor City Machine Guns are your favorite tag film. They were former WWE Tag Team Champions on their own around the world.
This is Alex Shelley, makes the tag now to Chris Sabin.
Precision, no one does it better. Cover by Sabin. WWE Tag Team Championships, they haven't exactly been the same team.
Controlling the arm of Grayson Waller. Sabin said he's still...
Well, I'm sure a lot of our fans, and I know a lot of the members of the locker room, looked at it as the case, that they are the genuine article. Fantastic athletic.
All over the world, but we understood that we could never be considered one of the great tag.
We've seen turmoil within DIY, turmoil between Waller and Theory. As cohesive units recently.
Oh, unless you're the Motor City Machine Guns.
Correct.
Yet again.
And what you just saw at Alex Shelley is brilliant. The forearm across the energy. Ooh. Alex Shelley is a veteran. Obviously, the machine cardio is better than anybody, and that's what Sabin and Shelley have.
But they've also been together over 20 so well. And knocked off the apron is...
That's something you can't afford to have happen to you when you're a champion landing.
And this is a big matchup for Theory and Waller as he kicks out. Theory and Waller have a big opportunity against the Waller, doing a great job isolating Alex Shelley of the Motor City.
Move, and it did not
tag.
And out the way he...
Oh, good night.
Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. I'm sure Theory and Waller are well aware a win tonight would...
They're talking trash. The eager... And Waller.
Shelley now with a little bit of daylight, scrambling towards Sabin, but Theory able to...
And ward off Shelley from making a tag to Sabin.
Make it hard to breathe. Oh, nobody home for Waller.
Motor City Machine Guns so quick, so... And look at Sabin go. Great balance out of the ring. Waller now. Oh, down goes A-tail down under.
Take another look at this.
Tag made. Shelley now legal. Double. Oh, and Shelley.
Theory avoided the first, couldn't block the...
Oh, and a kick out by Theory at 2.
Spectacular. Keeping Theory under control until the Machine Guns can play.
Sabin legal. Double team coming from Machine Guns. Ripping Shelley off the apron.
Austin Theory now has Sabin.
Shoulders. And oh, look at Waller.
Flatliner.
Sabin just surviving. That rolling flatliner by... WWE fans over nearly 30. This is with the elbow. Sabin, shoulders are down. Is enough to put him away?
Here it comes.
Motor City Machine Guns with the win.
Motor City Machine.
The entire roster week after week as fighting champions. The Skull and Bones.
Here on Friday Night SmackDown for Sabin and Shelley. The deep acknowledgement ceremony of the new man in charge. Theory, this is Buffalo, New York. We're at the Key Bank Center, home of the celebrities. We saw the Buffalo Bills earlier on.
We've got heavy hitter. The first person to become champion in both the UFC middleweight this past weekend were the men's Crown Jewel champions.
Now Mohammed Abdul Arena in Riyadh for Crown Road. Will be crowned the first ever men's Crown Jewel champion.
Absolutely delivered everything we had hoped for and then some.
Well, on a somber note, Randy suffering injuries at the hands of Kevin Owens after a pile driver during cervical injuries. Of course, stay tuned to WWE social media.
Because we got next! The hell do you mean? Next week, it is the Street Profits versus the Motor City Machine. That's right. Ain't no this is what we've been talking about.
I'm here to wrestle the best. The Street Profits are one of the best tag teams in WWE.
So how y'all handle real pressure.
The women of WWE have broken every glass ceiling. Yes, even ruthlessness.
But above all, they've reached who push themselves to the limit night after night. That represents exactly that. A new symbol of excellence at this championship will not be awarded. And seize the moment. Ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown, women can battle for another champion.
It's an LA night today. It's a championship that can take your career and just get harder.
Can't wait to see how this all plays out. Now, Friday Night SmackDown, next women's title, Nia Jax will take on the woman who pinned her at number 1 next week.
And as we just found out, much to the chagrin of Diaz Ford and Angelo Dawkins with B-Fab by their side, team division.
Live next week in Milwaukee. So, the symbol of status worn by tribal Sir Jacob Fatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jacob the Bloodline.
Reigns. Solo.
The biggest win of Solo Sikoa's career. Solo Sikoa is the undisputed night SmackDown. Today for the second straight year, the final premium live event before Rest Center, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, on Saturday, March. Priority passes and tickets will soon be available.
There's only one way to start this off.
Earlier tonight, this man, Roman.
But instead, Roman Reigns was met by a video from Jacob fitting anymore. Solo is the new tribal chief.
Facing the new bloodline, Roman's alienated anyone that was close to him.
And the bloodline would have continued with business as usual.
Before I have them acknowledge, I need you to acknowledge me as your.
I won't ever acknowledge you. One of
you. I'm already the undisputed tribal chief, baby. Boy, acknowledge me. I'm a tribal chief, and there's no tribe. Oh, and you want to challenge me? As a matter of fact, let me challenge the locker room that will team up with you. And we can go to war. We always ready for war. One, 4, bang.
Now Roman taken out by the bloodline.
On purpose. Now look at you. Look at you now, Roman.
Is assaulted by the bloodline, but the shocker tonight, the fact that Sami Zayn and now Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, and now Solo, the new tribal chief. In the original.
Come here. Sami, come here now.
Sami to prove himself to the bloodline and take out.
Sami, join me.
Sami Zayn again. It seems like we have a loose alliance. Believe we would see ever again.
In the match beyond.
War Games. Bloodline.
हेलो नमस्कार बच्चों, कैसे हैं आप लोग। स्वागत है एक बार फिर से आप लोगों का आपके हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पर। तो मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, आप लोगों के लिए नई वीडियो लेकर हाजिर हैं। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं कि चैनल पर करंट अफेयर के क्वेश्चन आपको लेकर आते रहते हैं। तो चलिए एक बार फिर से आप लोगों के सामने आज चैनल पर स्वागत है। तो चैनल का नाम है स्पर्धा परीक्षा, और स्पर्धा परीक्षा चैनल पर एक बार फिर से आप लोगों के लिए जो लेकर हाजिर हैं वो होने वाले हैं, जो कल की डेट होने वाली है 9 नवंबर 2024 के करंट अफेयर के क्वेश्चन आप लोगों के सामने लेकर हाजिर हैं। तो करंट अफेयर के क्वेश्चन आप लोगों के सामने लेकर हाजिर हैं। डेट आप लोगों के लिए यहाँ पर नोट कर दी है। तो चलिए सबसे पहले बात करते हैं पहले क्वेश्चन के बारे में कि हाल में हुए चुनावों में यूएस का नया राष्ट्रपति किसे नियुक्त किया गया है? तो किसे नियुक्त है? हाल ही में जो डोनाल्ड ट्रंप है, डोनाल्ड ट्रंप दूसरी बार है, सेकंड टाइम यूएसए के प्रेसिडेंट बने हैं, जो लगभग 110 साल बाद यूएस के इतिहास में 110 साल बाद ऐसा कारनामा करने वाले पहले इन व्यक्ति बने हैं। तो ये तो हो गया फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन। बात करें सेकंड क्वेश्चन में कि यूएसए के नए उपराष्ट्रपति किसे चुना गया है? राष्ट्रपति तो हो गए डोनाल्ड ट्रंप, और जो उपराष्ट्रपति भी काफी महत्वपूर्ण होता है यूएसए में, वो चुना गया है किसे? जेडी वेंस को। जेडी वेंस जो डोनाल्ड ट्रंप की पार्टी रिपब्लिक के ही थे, उसके चुना गया है। तो ये हो गया थर्ड क्वेश्चन के बारे में बात करें। थर्ड क्वेश्चन होने वाला है कि अंतरराष्ट्रीय बैंक ने किस इंटरनेशनल बैंक ने 200 मिलियन डॉलर ऋण के समझौते प्राप्त किया है। किस बैंक ने किया है? इंटरनेशनल बैंक ने ये किया है एशियाई विकास बैंक। ठीक है, एक बार आपको थोड़ा सा समझा देते हैं कि जो आज आप लोगों के लिए 9 नवंबर के करंट अफेयर क्वेश्चन है, और जो हाल ही में अमेरिका में हुए चुनाव हैं, उनमें जो नए राष्ट्रपति चुना गया है, किसे चुना गया है? वो चुना गया है डोनाल्ड ट्रंप को। डोनाल्ड ट्रंप वही है जो पिछले बार जो बाइडेन थे, जो बाइडेन से पहले थे राष्ट्रपति थे, और वो सेकंड टाइम यूएस के प्रेसिडेंट बने हैं। और ऐसा करने वाले 110 साल में 110 साल बाद पहली बार हुआ है कि कोई राष्ट्रपति दोबारा से चुनाव जीता है। तो ये हो गया फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन। और सेकंड क्वेश्चन है कि यूएसए के नए उपराष्ट्रपति, जैसा कि बताया आपको, ऊपर राष्ट्रपति है, नीचे उपराष्ट्रपति, और जेडी वेंस को चुना गया है अमेरिका का नया राष्ट्रपति। और तीसरा क्वेश्चन है कि हाल ही में केंद्र सरकार ने किस अंतरराष्ट्रीय बैंक के साथ उत्तराखंड में जल आपदा सुधारने के लिए 200 मिलियन डॉलर ऋण की समझौता की है? तो किस बैंक से ऋण लिया है भारत सरकार ने? एशियाई विकास बैंक से। और ये कहां पर खर्च होगा? ये पैसा खर्च होगा उत्तराखंड के विकास में। उत्तराखंड के विकास के लिए खर्च होगा ये $200 मिलियन। तो एक बार आप इसको स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए। हम आगे बढ़ते हैं और आपको फिर नेक्स्ट आगे करवाते हैं क्वेश्चन। तो अगर अच्छा लगे आपको, तब तक वीडियो को हम यहाँ पर इरेज करें, तब तक आप वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिएगा, चैनल को जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिएगा। चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं और नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन होने वाला है हमारा फोर्थ क्वेश्चन है आज का कि वित्त वर्ष 2024 में प्रत्यक्ष जीडीपी का अनुमान कितना है? कितना अनुमान है? तो भारतीय जीडीपी का 6.64% जीडीपी का अनुमान है, 6.64% ग्रोथ का अनुमान है। ठीक है, ये हो गया नंबर 4 क्वेश्चन। अब आगे बढ़ते हैं नंबर 5 क्वेश्चन के बारे में कि 3.1 तापमान की ओर अग्रसर जो पेरिस समझौते के 2015 से कितना है, वो कौन सा लक्ष्य है? तो इसका पहला क्वेश्चन ये है कि दुनिया पूर्व औद्योगिक समय से 3.1 के समय से 2015 कितना समय आगे हो चुकी है? ये 3.1 से डबल हो चुका है, यानी कि 6.2 हो चुका है। ये होगा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। आप आगे बढ़ते हैं नंबर 6 क्वेश्चन की ओर कि भारत की रक्षा निर्यात पिछले 10 सालों में कितनी वृद्धि हुई है? तो भारत के निर्यात में लगभग 30 गुना की निर्यात का मतलब है किसी देश से निर्यात करना। निर्यात पिछले 10 साल में कितनी वृद्धि हुई है? ये हुई है 30 गुना। ठीक है, 7वां क्वेश्चन है कि किस बैंक ने इंटरनेशनल को हम किस बैंक ने इंटरनेशनल धन ट्रांसफर मनी ट्रैकिंग को रियल टाइम शुरू की है। यानी कि आप 24 घंटे देख सकते हैं कि आपका जो मनी है वो कितना ग्रोथ कर रहा है। 24 घंटे रियल ट्रैकिंग की सुविधा किसने बैंक ने शुरू की है? ये की है IDFC बैंक ने। IDFC बैंक में आप देख सकते हैं कि आपका जो मनी है वो रियल टाइम में कहां पर निवेश हुआ है और कितना आपका पैसा बढ़ रहा है। ठीक है, और ये आप लोगों के लिए आखिरी क्वेश्चन है कि बच्चों को WHO द्वारा सुझाया पोषक आहार नहीं मिल रहा। कितने % बच्चों को नहीं मिल रहा ये आहार? ये है 77% का। तो एक बार आपको देखिए, इसको हमने % देखते हैं। अब आपको थोड़ा सा डिटेल से समझाते हैं कि वित्त वर्ष 2024 में जो प्रत्यक्ष जीडीपी का अनुमान है, जीडीपी की जो ग्रोथ का कितना अनुमान है, वो 6.64% की ग्रोथ इसमें बढ़ोतरी ऐड की गई है, यानी कितना अनुमान लगाया गया है। और औद्योगिक विकास के 3.1 तापमान की ओर अग्रसर हो रहा पेरिस समझौता 2015 से अब कितना हो चुका है, उसका लक्ष्य कितना हो चुका है, उसका लक्ष्य है 3.1 गुना, तो यानी कि 6.2% अब यानी कि दुगना हो गया है। ठीक है। और तीसरा क्वेश्चन है कि भारत की रक्षा निर्यात पिछले 10 साल में कितनी वृद्धि हुई है। जो भारत का जो रक्षा का निर्यात यानी कि दूसरे देशों से जो भारत मंगाता है हथियार वगैरह, उसमें कितनी बढ़ोतरी हुई है, उसमें 30 गुना की बढ़ोतरी हुई है, यानी कि 30 मल्टीप्लाई 30 की हो सकी है बढ़ोतरी। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है कि किस बैंक ने इंटरनेशनल धन यानी कि मनी ट्रैकिंग को रियल टाइम देखने की शुरुआत की है। तो किस में देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे IDFC बैंक ने इसकी शुरुआत की है कि आप रियल टाइम अपना मनी ट्रैकिंग देख सकते हैं कि कहां पर वो इन्वेस्ट हो रहा है। ठीक है। आखिरी क्वेश्चन है कि बच्चों को WHO द्वारा सुझाया गया पोषकाहार नहीं मिल रहा है, कितने % बच्चों को नहीं मिल रहा है। तो 77% बच्चों को जो WHO ने जो बताया है कि किस प्रकार से भोजन होना चाहिए, जो पोषक तत्व मिलने चाहिए, 77% बच्चों को नहीं मिल रहा है। तो मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, आपको बता दिया है कि आज का पूरा डिटेल आपको समझा दिया है कि 9 नवंबर के करंट अफेयर क्वेश्चन आपको बता दिए हैं। अगर वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो वीडियो को लाइक करिएगा, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिएगा। तो ऐसे ही वीडियो हम लोगों के लिए लाते रहते हैं करंट अफेयर के। तो मिलते हैं आपसे किसी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। गुड बाय, स्टे ट्यून्ड।